All right, everyone, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. What's going on out there in giant land? Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. It's Sunday, and it's, what time is it? It is 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, and of course, I am on the air for probably the last time. Um, I'm typing something to someone because someone's sending me something telling me that you're not on the air yet. Well, I'm on the air now. What's going on, everyone? Hello, 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 hey, goodbye. Oh, my arm form's looking good. Been doing my curls again. Back in the gym. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I have too much testosterone in me lately. But yes, we are ending this. We are ending this early. We were gonna wait till February, and we were gonna roll out the season. But honestly, it just kind of reached a crescendo the last couple days, and you just kind of reach a point in your life where you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. And it's not even you don't even want to do things anymore. It's the fact that you just don't want to deal with the minutia and the bullshit anymore. And I may slip out some curses out there, guys. So let's just say the curses may come out. Like I will say, you just don't treat me right. And that's the problem. It's the roid rage. It's the roid rage. It could possibly be a roid rage. The roid rage. Yes, Saeed. Yes, we need both sides of the argument. But the problem is people don't want both sides of the argument. And that's the issue. And we're going to talk a little bit, and we're also going to talk a little Giants too. We're going to talk a little Giants too before we leave. So, but yeah, it's really just the fact that I've been doing this for 2 years. This was never my plan. This was never my option. This was something that I did with someone else, and that person disappeared, and then I took over, and we kind of went from there. And I quit like 947 times. I really did. And then finally, I said, well, you know what? Let me stick with this. And then it grew, and it grew more than I thought it would grow. But as you grow, and as you have to deal with people, yeah, that pick didn't grow on me like fungus yet. So we'll talk about that pick in a minute. But as you grow more as a channel, you deal with more crap. And I have no problem with dealing with the crap. I really don't. I have the problem dealing with fake ass people who try to come into your life and you try to help. And at the end of the day, they just talk shit about you and stab you in the back. And that's really what it is. I've helped so many not younger channels, but I've helped so many channels that help progress and become on YouTube that, and then, they all of a sudden just turn on you because it's like, well, now they're in with the cool kids. And I always said, now you're in with the cool kids. And I guarantee you probably never were a cool kid in your life. And now you think you're at the cool kid table. And that's great and all, but you need to remember the people that were there for you when nobody else wanted to talk to you. And that's 100% the truth. When no one else wanted to reach out to you and you reached out to me, I was nice enough to say, yes, I will effing help you. I will do that. 100% I will do that to you. And then all of a sudden, not even just talking about Svi, there's a lot of people. Yeah, there's some garbage shit going on with him too, but we're not going to name names. I could name names. I have text messages. I have emails. I'm one of those guys, like I'm the government. I save everything. And if you're going to talk shit about me, do it to my face. Be a man. Man up. That's the problem. And then don't send me a text message saying that if you're going to quit, you need to be a man. Well, you're a man. You can do what you want. Yeah, you're right. I'm an effing man. 100% U.S. male. You get in my way and I don't like it, I'm going to knock you the hell out of my way. And that's the way I am in life. And that's just the way I've been all my life. And I'm not going to sit there and let little beep, 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 beep going on behind my back. Because you need to suck it up and be truthful. And that's what you need to do. Like I said, I am not going to sit here and tell you things that are going on, things in the background, but I'm not going to sit there and have people tell me things and then basically just stab you in the back. 100%. It's not worth it. And no, Jersey, I'm not talking about you. It's not worth it. It's not worth the aggravation. People come in and out of lives for a reason. And you know what? That's fine with that. And what I'm going to say right now is you could say, well, I supported the channel. I did this. I did. And everyone's going to think I'm talking about them. This isn't a culmination. It's not one person. This is a multitude of people. It's not one person or one issue. And that's the problem. And that's what people don't get. And that's what people will never get. And that's the problem I have. Hey, Big Pat. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. That's going to be going to Philadelphia Children's Hospital. Any super chats going to Chop. It's also my birthday. So happy birthday to me. But I've experienced too much in life. Here we go. I've experienced too much in life. I may not agree with the tales, but you know what? I've experienced too much in life that I'm not going to sit here and have people do the things they do. Because it's not worth it. I've reached a progression in my life where it's like, you know what? It's over. It's done. You know, and the fact that there's so many people on YouTube who cannot understand or comprehend a second opinion or a difference of opinion. And if they don't, and you challenge their thought process, they think you're all of a sudden being negative. You're being derogatory. I love it. I did a video the other day that said that the Ojulari pick was a steal of the draft. And then someone writes to me, well, you're very pessimistic. Thank you, Big Vito. Thank you, Big Vito. But you know what? It's just one of the things. It's just reached a point where you have experience. You are, you know what? Too much drama and insecurity. That's the best way to put it, Michael. Too much drama and insecurity. I mean, I was afraid to post my video on the draft. Why? Because I'm afraid that people will take everything the wrong way. That people will be like, well, he's being mean. He's being this. If you think Tony is a good pick and don't think it's a reach, there's a problem. The kid had problems in Florida. He was there for 4 years. He was healthy 1 out of 4 years. His most productive season was last year during COVID when all these teams were not playing at their full capable levels. He's not a good route runner. I liked it because someone said that to me before. They said he's an unconventional route runner. Okay, if you're telling me he's an unconventional route runner, that tells me he's not a good route runner. You tell me Bateman is not a more polished receiver who went to Baltimore, you're crazy. I'm going to miss you, Evan Ingram. I'm going to miss Evan Ingram. I'm going to miss it. But if you're telling me these things, you're not looking at the facts. You are looking at what you want to see, which is fine. But if someone is telling you a difference of opinion, don't tell them that they are pessimistic, that they're negative, that they're all this. And I love it because then I have subscribers that tell me, and Saeed and a couple other people want to tell me all the time. People seem to forget. You mentioned things. You said things. You said Daniel Jones is going to throw for over 4,000 yards. You like the Barkley pick. You like you liked Andrew Thomas pick. But it's like you just can't have that second opinion. Hey, it's Chris. Sorry to hear you leaving, Tim. Hope you decide to stay. Don't always agree with everything good. I actually like watch people disagree. And you know what, Chris? I've never had a problem with you. And like I said, I'm blowing it all out. One night we did a show together. You were nice enough to come on the show, and I always said I would return the favor. And I never had, and when we did have differences of opinions, I never took anything personally. I think we might have went personally a little bit too much about a year and a half ago, but I think we squashed that and moved that under the rug, and we kind of moved on from there. And you know what? Everyone has their difference of opinion, and that's fine. And that's what life is. But some of these people just get nasty. And then, like I said, and then for people that basically just go behind you and talk crap about you, I'm I, I'm over 50. I'm not going to deal with that. I'm done with that. Ojulari, you know what? I love the Ojulari pick. Great pick. Thought it was steal of the draft. If his knee is healthy, it is the steal of the draft, and you have to assume that the Giants did their due diligence before they turned around and drafted him. Plain and simple. Aaron Robinson. I've watched a number of his games. I've said it before. We have UCF alums in the family, so I've seen him play. He freshman transfer out of Alabama. Problem is, he's a speed guy. And that's what he is. He's a slot guy. So what are you going to do with Darnay Holmes? You're going to try to move him to the outside? Robinson is going to fit his skill set more in the slot itself. And he's also, to me, it was almost like we were drafting a backup as an insurance policy for Adoree Jackson. I mean, come on. I mean, if we can't take a look at that and look at that logistically and think about that, and we can't have an argument about it, I mean, what is there to talk about? It's the same thing with the Smith pick. Interesting pick out of Northern Iowa. Interesting pick. I think it's an interesting pick. Yeah, I do. I think he is going to need some time to gel. I don't think he played a full season due to COVID. He's an interesting prospect. But it just reaches a point where, again, like I said, you can't. I am literally worried about saying these things, like the Brightwell pick. I love how people say he's a big guy. He's only 6'1", 218 pounds. In my day, that's not a big guy. I'm bigger than that. So, but again, he's a good player out of Arizona, but he can't catch the ball. So he's probably going to be the guy that we're going to move between the tackles for our old buddy Saquon Barkley. And I think it's an interesting pick, 100%. But I don't think it's a phenomenal pick. And I don't think the Williams pick in the 6th round at Oklahoma State, the corner, was a great pick. I think that was probably like a C. But this isn't a blowout draft for the Giants. I mean, if Tony figures out that he's going to be more than a slot receiver and he returns punts and plays well, then I don't have a problem with that. And like I said, he's need to improve his route running. And Ojulari stays healthy. Yeah, you could have 2 good picks in the first round, in the first 2 rounds. But you can't sit there and tell me this is a knockout draft for the Giants. And I love it because I had someone text me and said that he thinks that him and I are the only 2 people in this world that think that the Giants had an okay draft. I liked the pick. I liked the trade down, but we need to be honest what the trade down is. The trade down for more assets next year is for insurance in case Daniel Jones falters this year. Plain and simple. It's not because of the fact that the Giants saw this brilliant opportunity. To me, letting Smith go to Philadelphia and Parsons going to Dallas, that's going to be interesting in reference to basically. Thank you, happy birthday. That's going to be interesting in reference to what's going on within the division. But like I said, I've just reached a point where it's like it's enough. I have 3 videos left that I've already produced. Am I going to release them? I don't know. I honestly don't know. And honestly, people are going to be, and I also get the people in the comments that tell me that, yeah, I think it's about a B, Saeed. I think it's about a B. I think a Mega J. I would say B minus. It's not a horrible draft. I'm not worried about I'm not worried about the offensive linemen, Jose. I'm not worried about them in the draft. It was like last year when we didn't, with the receivers. We went out and got 19 Victor Cruz Juniors and none of them worked out. You have to now hope that the guys that we have on the roster is going to gel and move forward. I think we have 86 contracts or 83 contracts currently on the roster. So, if you look at the rule of 51, I think we're 2 million under, but if you look at the rule of 50, if you look at the 53, I think we're like $2 million over the cap or like $20 million over. I forgot my exact number was, but it's just, It's just you need to understand, and people need to get that everyone has a different opinion in life. And just because you have a different opinion in life, you can't always just focus on the negative. And that's where I think it's like 80. Yes, it's like 80 something contract. It's something crazy, but it's fine because that's the way it always is going into camp. You always have a large number of team people, and then you cut down. And that's you know. And when I talk about contracts, I also mean the fact that you have people on future contracts. You also have people that, you know, when they come into the camp. So, I mean, it is what it is. But it's just one of those things. It's 90. Oh, big video. It's 90 players. Okay. It was 86 the other day. I know that. But you just kind of reach a point where you just don't want to do it anymore. It's not that you don't want to put in the time. You don't want to put in the effort. You just don't want to just do things. You know, and it's just all right, flip flopping. You go from one chat to the next, kissing ass and being sheep, whatever. It just reaches a point where you just like, you know what, you just do what you got to do, and that's what you do. And it was a good ride. I think it was fun. I think we I think we bent the doors off a little bit on certain things. I think we had some good discussions, and I do think it's interesting that a lot of people, Isaac Yitem still makes the team. Yeah. Didn't you graduate, my friend, Broad and Arrow? Didn't you graduate? Aren't you an alum now of a university, of a Florida university? I believe you did graduate the other day. Congratulations on that. And I know, and Tony B, I know, you know, and it has nothing to do with someone, you know, and I appreciate that, but it has nothing to do with someone having your back. And I understand that. It just has to do with the fact that you don't, you know, you reach a point, and people will reach this point in their own lives, and people will, and you just reach it, and you're just like, I'm done, and you know, and it's good, bad, or indifferent. But you're done out of the way. You're just gone. And that's kind of where you want to go with that. And that's kind of where you want to stay. What did I say? Evan Ingram, I'm getting Root off the wash. You're going to get him. Evan Ingram, I'm going to miss your comments. I'm going to miss that. Let's see here. If Isaac Yitem gets cut, if Isaac Yitem gets cut, I will come back and do an Isaac Yitem video. I will do a video for Isaac Yitem getting cut. I will do a Super Bowl. I'm probably still going to do Nick videos. You know, I'll probably do a couple of them here and there, and I'm still going to do NFL talk from across the pond and back. And there's a radio thing that's kind of gonna, and that's not that part of my decision, but there's a radio thing coming down the pike. So I mean, it'll be interesting. Tim, can you explain why we have more coaches than? Well, we don't have more coaches than play. Close. I don't know. He's got a lot of cooks in the kitchen. He's what has one of the largest staffs, or if not the largest staff currently in the NFL. I did a video on it. I mean, it's my problem is the fact that you got too many guys. You got too many guys that are going to give opinions, and you got too many guys that are hopefully are not going to be talking into his ear, and hopefully we don't have too many guys that are yes people. Because that's we don't need too many yes. We don't need too many yes men. We need people that are going to be able to tell Joe, hey, you're being a butthead. So, and you know what? We're going to I'm done with you. People, if I don't like you, I'm just going to block you in life. That's just the way it is. You're banned. You're banned. I'm going to break back out you're too stupid to watch, you're banned. And that was fun. That was fun doing that. And I loved it because you would have subscribers tell me he's too dumb to watch, ban him. And it's not that, you know, and it's not that it's not that you're too dumb to watch. That was always me just being a smart aleck. It's just the fact that you want to have an opinion. That's fine. I don't mind if you have an opinion. That's fine. That's 100%. You can have any opinion you want, but you have to respect the fact that other people have opinions. And I always respect the fact that someone else has a different opinion than mine, which I'm okay with. You can have a different opinion. But again, don't have a different opinion and then just tell me I'm I'm a horse's beep. Don't just tell me that. Tell me why your opinion is different. I've gotten into many spirited debates on chats and even on emails and direct messages all the time. So, I mean, but you have to if you're coming to the party with something, make sure you're coming to the party with facts. And that's it. And we don't thank you, George. We don't agree with all your takes, but it's based on sound research. Happy birthday, big guy. Thank you. Thank you, George. And again, your super chat is going to go to the Philadelphia Children's Hospital. Read mine. All right, Cody. Hold on. I'm getting a lot of things. I'm getting a lot of text messages too, because people are like, oh my God, you're really quitting. Can't wait for the Giants NFL schedule. I hope we get the Eagles in week 1. So do I. I'm just going to say this. I'm not saying that it's a conspiracy theory what happened between Dallas and Philadelphia, but Dallas didn't get a lot to trade with Philadelphia. And I've said this before, and I said this on a podcast the other day. We already know that there really is a Bigfoot. We already really know there's a Loch Ness monster. So you know what? Sometimes things aren't just imaginary. But I'm not going to say that they. Can we get some sound effects? You want some sound effects? All right, I'll give you some sound effects.
King of the almost sack.
How are we gonna miss that? I gotta send that. I have to bequeath that to somebody. I have to find a channel worthy for the
King of the almost sack.
And then you know what? And then do you see me, Alex? Yes, I see you. There's just too many messages at once. I see everyone. Let me go back to Alex. Alex Sports. Here we go here. Do what you got to do, Tim. I understand. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. And also, we need to have someone to continue on the...
Gentlemen, what brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack.
You got to have someone take on that mantle as well. I think that'll be the way we need to go with that mantle. We got to move back on that mantle. Hey, Tim, do I have to find a new co-host, bro? Well, you know what, Pat? I will, yes, you're going to have to find a new co-host, but I will do Monday show with you, though. If you need me to do Monday show with you, I will do Monday show with you. But yeah, you're going to need to find a new co-host. You're going to have to find a new co-host. Because, like I said, I'm not retiring completely. You could still find me on the podcasts. You could find me, a couple other places. I know what teams do is not my business, but I'm seeing the interaction from Howie. It was awesome. It's true. It's true. What's funny? You gotta love Devontae Smith, man. That kid looked like he was crushed. I mean, that kid literally looked like he looked like he was. It's like someone kicked his dog, man. I'll be taking on the legacy. All right. Well, I will. You know what, Big Pat? You need to carry on.
Gentlemen, what brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack.
I would rather have Smith than Tony, but it didn't happen. I would rather have Bateman than Tony. I think Bateman's a better route runner. I think they have just about the same speed. I think Bateman would be more of a plug-in player. Gettleman went with the fact saying that we need an impact player in our picks, and we didn't get an impact player in my mind. We got a guy that could potentially have an impact on special teams, but and it's another thing that I think of. We're basically replacing Sterling Shepard next year with Tony. I saw that with the Devontae crying MJ. That was really funny. I'm gonna try and listen to the rest whilst doing the kids' bath time, but I missed the video. But we'll continue to love filming our weekly show. Yes, Dom, of course, he's on he's on NFL Talk for Across the Pond and Back. We do that weekly. It's a podcast. It can be found any place that podcasts can be found. I don't think Bateman has hands of where to go? Wrong one. I don't think Bateman has hands of stone. I think that. And it's the kind of thing with Tony. I think a lot of it has to do with your quarterback. I mean, Tony to me did not progress until he actually got more of a quality quarterback and stayed healthy and stayed on the field. I think with a quality quarterback, and hopefully that's going to be Daniel Jones. We don't know. I mean, Giants fans, I'm sorry, forget he wanted him. Yeah, he wanted to be one of us. He wanted to be a Giant. That's the thing. He wanted to come here. He wanted to do his thing. Tony is a silent killer. You'll say, all right, I hope he is. I hope he is, because he's going to have a lot to live up to. Which position are you looking forward to the battle out of training camp? It's going to be interesting. The receiving, I think the receivers are going to be interesting because of the fact I wonder what they're going to do with Sterling Shepard. Because I think, we can't get rid of him because of his cap hit, but we're going to get rid of him next year. I'd like to see what's going to go on with the corners positions now that we drafted Robinson. And then, like I said, you still have Darnay Holmes and Isaac Yiadom and James Bradbury and Adoree Jackson. So I'm curious to see what's going on with that. I like him. Thank God. Giants getting me some help. You need some help, Evan. You need it. As long as you don't drop the ball. Gettleman said that he's confident the guys that we have in the O-line, but the 2 to 3 undrafted free agent we signed our offense. Yeah, you know what? And we signed the big kid out of Florida. I saw that. I don't know. The undrafted free agents are undrafted free agents, man. I mean, you think maybe if 20% of your undrafted free agents make the team, do you think that's going to be, is that going to be sufficient for the offensive line? They have to see something more than we do. And, as fans, and they're with them every day. And actually they're not with them every day because of the fact that no one showed up. I believe Shepard will be rotating in that. I think it's probably going to happen because Tony's a slot guy. I don't see him on the outside. Darius Slayton on the bench. You can't put Slayton on the bench. You have to hope that he is just having a turnabout season after what he happened in his sophomore year. That's what you have to do. I'm not angry with Tony pick. I still on the fence about it. I'm not angry about the Tony pick. I'm not angry about it because we got a first round draft choice and we got a backup for Daniel Jones. It's a backup pick for Daniel Jones. We have 2 first rounders, and if Daniel Jones tanks this year, they have insurance that they can turn around and hopefully have the assets either to trade up or find a quarterback with one of those 2 picks. But I've said it before. Don't pee down my leg and tell me it's raining. I don't think he was the best. I don't think he was the best impact option immediately for the Giants. And that's in my opinion. And actually, yes, undrafted free is 1 out of 1,000. Actually, we have success. I could care. It's probably not 1 out of 1,000. It's probably 1 out of 100. Some people will tell you that that teams are built. The teams build their depth from undrafted free agents, and then some teams that is the case. But also, if you're building your depth out of undrafted free agents, you got some problems. I think Isaac are gone and maybe Love. Yeah, I keep forgetting about Julian Love because I keep thinking he's more of a safety. I think Beal's gone. I think Beal should be. I think they should just leave Beal on the side of the road. Jones has got to not turn the ball over. We get scary offense with Barkley. Jones has got to do a lot of things. How am I a Daniel Jones basher when all I ever do, and I'm not saying it's not in the comments, but all I ever do is just tell you what he can't do. But then I said he's going to throw for over 4,000 yards and 25 touchdowns. There we go. We need some more sound effects. Let's see here. If DJ ever beats a team with a winning record, we'll have to come back. All right. No, I'm not going to come back if he beats a team with a winning record. Because I'm hoping he beats a team with a winning record. I hope he carries on the mantle of a giant quarterbacks. But like I said, I see him somewhere between Danny Cannell and Kerry Collins. That's where I think he's going to fall in. And there's nothing wrong with that because both of those guys have won playoff games. So there's nothing wrong with that. The only team training for Aaron Rodgers is the Jeopardy Pro. Hey, they might. How crazy would that be if he got the hosting gig and he quit? I mean, I think that would be phenomenal. If Aaron Rodgers gets the hosting gig and quits, I might actually go. I may go try out in Green Bay. Daniel Jones isn't amazing. I don't know if he's amazing. I don't know if he's not amazing. I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know. Nobody does. And that's the issue. Nobody knows. Nobody gets it. Nobody knows. Nobody understands. Imagine thinking Washington Football Club is better than the Giants. Yeah, I don't know if they're better. I think their defense. Well, I don't know. That's. I'm not answering that question because I don't want to get yelled at. Right now, I think they're better. DJ carrying the mantle for Dave Brown and Ken. I don't think he's Dave Brown. I don't think he's Ken Graham. And I don't think he's Jeff Rutledge. And I don't think he's Scott Bruner. Come be the tight ends coach for the Giants. No, I tried. I tried working in the league. It was too hard. It really was. You have to have a certain mentality. And in some positions, you need to understand that you're not going to have a life. Would rather have Haskins or Jones. I said Haskins because we should have. I never liked Haskins. You can go back and watch. I said that he did not move well in the pocket. He had too big of a windup. I didn't like his footwork. I said he was a guy that lollipopped his deep passes, which basically just meant I felt he put too much air under his deep ball. I got called a racist too for not liking Haskins. But I like Fields. I love Fields. I think Fields is going to be the steal of the draft. I think that the Bears pick is probably going to be in the low 20s because after Andy Dalton loses the job, I think Fields is going to turn the Bears around. And with that defense, I think they're going to make the playoffs. 100%. Giants might look at a free agent quarterback next year if Jones fails. I'd like Deshaun Watson too, but I'd like to see what's going on with this thing. And Russell Wilson, man, Russell Wilson's not coming here. I wish he would. Whoops. Let's see here. We'll go to that one first. That's fair. I agree. Nobody knows, but it's fair. Nobody knows for after year two. For example, I'm not sold on Jones yet, but we want to see if he can help. Exactly. And I've said that before, Chris. Nobody knows. I just pointed out the things that he needs to improve on, which are pretty self-evident when you watch the film. Well, who knows? He can make a progression. I don't see a Josh Allen progression because Josh Allen progressed from year 1 to year 2 to year 3. Daniel Jones started at the pinnacle and dropped off. Let's see here. Are you going to catch a Giants game? I will go. If the Giants are playing, I will go to Giant games. I always go to Giant games. I'm not going to stop being a fan. I'm not going to stop watching. I'm trying to go to a Knick game though, but the Knick game tickets are just crazy. I got my shot card, my COVID shot card, so I can go to the games now. I believe Daniel Jones will take it to the next level, but we know for sure. Yeah, and like I said, we just have to wait and see. It's a wait and see. Nobody knows. I don't know. The talking heads don't know. The prognosticators don't know. Nobody knows. Daniel Jones could turn into Phil Simms for all we know. But he could also turn into Scott Bruner. Nobody knows. But when you point out the fact that these are his deficiencies, it's not that you're being upset. I had someone tell me that the problem they had with my Ojolari video was the fact that I pointed out things that he did wrong. Okay, I said he was the steal of the draft and a perfect fit for the Giants, but I just pointed out the things that we need to look at when you watch his film. Schedule looks 10 times more difficult after the draft. Yeah, it might. Thank you, Connor, for the super chat. Again, all super chats today and all super chats always are going to the Philadelphia Children's Hospital. Daniel Jones can't afford to be Collins because quarterbacks of that mold get replaced with these days, a.k.a. Alex Smith and Goff. Harsh truth, but we need to be special or he's done. I think you can win with him if you put Daniel Jones in the right system and you put Daniel Jones in the right mindset. And I think a lot of his problems are mental, and I think the little nerve endings firing in his brain when he's looking downfield are not going fast enough to his hands so he can make the decision process. Oops. Let's see here. I saw a dumb one here. Dumb one. Many of us are sad that Quinn Isaac Adam will be the most. I'm going to miss Isaac Yiadom. If I'm going to miss anyone, it's going to be Isaac Yiadom. Sketchy massages are illegal. And I don't know where that came from, but okay, yeah, they are. Don't go to those places. Hope the Bears get the first pick and Giants get the 32nd. That would be unreal if that happens, but won't. No, I agree. It won't. It won't. If Jones isn't the answer to the team, if Jones is not the answer this year, they have to cut bait. They got to move on. They got to make it. They just got to trade him. Someone said to me that you need to you need to cut him. And I was like, no, you can't cut him. You got to trade him. But then all someone was like, well, we'll get a second round pick. Well, no, we're not going to get a second round pick for him. Tim, it doesn't matter if the Bears pick is in the 20. If DJ stinks it up, we can't protect him. He will be picking up the top 10. Well, that's true too. But I'm trying to have some optimism. I'm being optimistic in my last 24 minutes or 26 minutes. I'm being optimistic. Real New Yorkers are Knicks fans. Damn straight, man. Let's go Knicks. I miss being at MSG. I told this story about Wally Zerbiak. I didn't know Wally Zerbiak was the new Nick announcer, and where I sit is it's on the there's the home bench, and it's on the floor next to the home bench off to the side, and they have the announcers when they're not on. There's a little table there. They sit there, and I was talking to a friend, and I said, "That's Wally Zerbiak," and then I was talking to Wally, and I laughed because I didn't know he was the new announcer, or he was going to be the new announcers. And we was talking. I was like, "Well, what are you doing here?" He's like, "Well, I'm a new announcer." I was like, "Wow, I feel like crap for not knowing that." Facts. Yep. Everyone agrees. Everyone agrees with Evan Ingram. What do we got here? Too bad the Knicks have been killing us. Yeah, the Knicks, man. You know what? Oh, it's the Knicks. Oh, the Knicks. But we were playing well, and I predicted 32 wins, and I was wrong 100%, and I'm so glad that I was wrong by predicting only 32 wins. I'm so happy that. I'm from Brooklyn, and I don't like the New Jersey. I always say that, what the problem with the New Jersey, you know what problem with Kevin Durant and Irving was? They wanted to play in New York, but they went to Brooklyn instead because they couldn't handle the heat of New York. I don't think Daniel Jones is Rex Grossman. Let's not get crazy. I don't think he's Rex Grossman. Rex Grossman went to a Super Bowl, though. New era for the Knicks. I think it is a new era for the Knicks. I really do. I love the RJ Barrett pickup. I really did. Quickly is doing things that I didn't think he would do first year. I said before that it's that the Knicks were a quality point guard away from making a serious run to the playoffs, and then they went out and got Derrick Rose, and I forgot how many games we are. Over 500 with Derrick Rose in the lineup. I just get worried that Derrick's going to break down. Whoops, what happened there? Whoops, I'm sorry about Mega J. I'm going to get down, bro. Entertainers from Brooklyn. You hear it in his voice. I guess you can. People don't know where I'm from. I always think of Andrew Dice Clay. Where are you from? I'm from my dad's penis. Tim, don't leave. Who can I call a preacher in the comments? I'm going to miss you, Evan Ingram. I really am. I am. You keep me on my toes. It's weird how I'm a Giants fan, Yanks fan. You know what? Don't feel weird, man. I'm a 76ers fan. I have always said I'm a quasi fan. I've went to so many Sixers games when they sucked and sat on the court. And, and then we started going still, then you got you hear all the young fans, trust the process. And there was this guy that's been a season ticket holder sat next to me like 30 something years. And he goes, when these last 7 years, when we sucked, how come no one ever trusted the process? I like the Sixers. Ben Simmons, though, can't shoot outside of 3 feet. If you have a defense good enough to carry a quarterback, doesn't matter who it is, you're a good position. Yeah, you know what? But you need a defense like the Baltimore Ravens defense when they won with Trent Dilfer. I haven't seen a defense like that in years. Really hate it when people say that Knicks will never be good because Dolan, even though Dolan hasn't touched it. That's a great point. I know I'm getting off the Knick questions. I'm getting off the questions. But yes, Dolan has been, even since Phil Jackson, Dolan's been out. You haven't, outside the stupid thing with Charles Barkley, Dolan's been a ghost. Got a question. What do you mean you're leaving? I'm leaving. I'm not doing any more videos. I'm not doing any more giant videos. No more giant videos. No more giant videos for you. No more. Done. Finito. Finito banito. I'm done. ¿Dónde está el baño, por favor? 2 cervezas. That's all you need to know when you go to Mexico. I'm just done. I'm not going to go back through it again. I'm just done. There's just too much minutia. I don't want to be in the minutia. IQ is not ready to put. No, he's not. And I said that in a video. And actually, you agreed with me on that, Saeed. I said he's not. He's going to. And I said it before. Quickly, he's going to have these nights where he's going to shoot, 12 for 14. And then he's going to have nights. The next night, he's 1 for 9. He's a rookie. That's what people need to understand. You can't keep putting all that pressure on him. I'm a Giants fan, Lakers fans, and a Red Sox back when Ortiz, but I don't watch baseball. I don't watch baseball anymore either, to be honest. I've kind of given up on baseball. I used to love going to baseball games too, but I don't go to baseball games anymore. Ingram is going to track you. Don't be surprised you show up at your door and propose. Well, you know what, Evan? Come on. Come on. I'm going to miss Evan Ingram. I'm going to miss him. RJ Barrett is the real deal. Yes, RJ Barrett, man. Where did that 3 come? Where did the 3 come from? He is I've been calling him the corner assassin because you just drop him in that corner, hit him, you hit him with the pass, and he's behind the line, and he hits that 3 like it's money. I was watching a game the other day, and even after the whistle blew, he would still shoot, and he would still make the 3. I was like, oh my God. I am leaving because I am leaving. There's just too many people that are it's just not and it's not even the good outweighs the bad or the bad outweighs the good. It's not even that. It's just, there is just so much minutia behind the scenes that it's you just, and like I said, you try to get involved with people, you try to help people, and then they just turn out to be fake people. And I don't have time for that in my life. I'm too old. You know what I want to do? I want to hang out with my family. I want to ride my bike. I got some housework I got to do around here too. I got some remodeling stuff going on here. I got to work on that. But I'll still do Nick videos. I don't do very many Nick videos, and I should do more, but I don't. But I'm really into the podcast, and I've always been into the podcasts. And I love when people, and I had someone email me the other day, well, you just do YouTube for the money, and all your stuff is clickbait. And that's what you do. Really, I do this for the money on YouTube. If you see the check that I get from YouTube, yeah, you wouldn't say I do that for the money. I could probably work a shift at McDonald's, one shift, and make more money. I don't know. I would probably totally agree with Jose G here. I know defense carries going, but yep, you're right. Understood. You're the best. Well, I appreciate that. I don't think I'm the best. I think there's better channels out there. I think we just kept it real. And there's, like I said, I'm not dying. Maybe I am. I don't know. Hold on. Check my pulse. No, I'm good. I'll still be around. I'll do Nick videos, and maybe I'll try to do Nick videos once a week or a couple times a week. But like I said, I was going to do, I said, yo, Tim, like say you're one of the best. I probably misunderstood me. Believe me, Tim, I got you. It's I got no problem for you, and and I'll probably talk to you offline, but I'm hearing stuff that I don't like from other people. I apologize if it came way out, but the giant stuff is really, I'm it's not even that, Svi. It's other information, and I don't have a personal problem with you. I really don't. And someone tried to call you out, and it's funny though, because I think the person who tried to do that understood what I was talking about. So, but it's all good. It's all good. I got nothing but love, man. I got nothing but love. That's my motto. I got nothing but love. It reminds me of Magic Johnson relieving his duties as Laker president. I'm stepping down for my own reasons. Derrick Rose has hair looks like. Hey, be nice to don't knock Derrick Rose, man. I love Derrick Rose right now. Derrick Rose is my man. I apologize if it came the wrong way, but your giant stuff is real and pounds. I appreciate it, Sven. Like I said, I don't have a personal problem with you. I don't have a personal problem with anyone. What is the name of your Knicks video? It's going to be on this channel. I'm going to still do it here on online Big Blue Sports Entertainment. We're just going to remove the giant logo here, or the football logo, and we're just going to here we go. We'll put up the NFL Talk across the pond and back logo. We're just going to do it right here. The channel's not going to disappear. I'm still thinking about giving the channel away. I'm still going to give the channel away. I'm still thinking I'm going to give the channel away, but I'll still do my next videos here, Jose G. So you'll still get the alerts. Don't unsubscribe. Don't unsubscribe. Keep subscribing to the channel, because you know what? I'll periodically do Nick stuff. I'll periodically, maybe once in a while, do Giant stuff. Probably not. I may do some Yankee stuff, some Mets stuff. I'm going to do I'll do basketball. I'm probably going to do some basketball stuff during the playoffs. But we're just getting totally away from the Giants. Totally away. I honestly thought, was the best player in the draft. And I never thought, I thought Zion was going to be good. I just didn't think he, I just didn't think his frame was gonna hold up in the NBA. I thought the same thing with Kristaps Porzingis. I always worried about his knees. That's a lie, Tim. You have a personal problem. I don't have a personal problem with Isaac Yianum. I just hate him because he can't freaking cover. He can't freaking cover. Cover somebody. He still hasn't turned around in Chicago. He still hasn't. Let's see here. With you gone, it's too many giant fanboys, media members, wannabes, and YouTubers. I have to start. Greeny Green, you know what? You should start your own channel. Go for it, bro. I'll be a guest on your channel. You know what I'm going to do since I'm retiring? Well, I'm not really retiring, but since I'm retiring from the Giants area, I'm going to be like one of those TV sitcom guys that was on like a TV show for like 10 years, and now he can't get like a movie deal or anything. So I'm just going to sell myself out to other channels. For $49.99, you can have online Big Blue come on your channel for an hour. I probably think that's worth $4.99, but that's okay. That's all right. It's all good. Don't step down. Giants are billing. You deserve it. That's great. I'm glad the Giants are billing. Sweet. I really am. But I'm not gonna stick around. I'm a man of my words. I tell you I'm gone, I'm gone. Hakeem B, what's up? What's going on, my man? And like I said, still stay on the channel. Don't leave the channel because there'll be fun stuff, man. You'll see things pop up from now and then. And you'd be like, oh shit, Tim's bored. He's did a video. I'm not giving Lonzo Ball the money he wants. He's crazy to think he wants that money. I am serious about starting a channel. You want to be Hakeem B, you send Tim at Online Big Blue. The email's not going away. Send me an invite. I will come on your channel, and I won't even charge you $49.99. And if you act now for an additional $19.99, you can have me on for another hour. You can have me on for 2 hours. I'm in New York, and even though I'm a Yankees fan, as the Mets make the playoffs, I'm root for them, but I'll never root for I will never work for the Nets. Yeah, I never root for Brooklyn. I'm the same way. When the Yankees make the playoffs, I'm a Mets fan. But when the Yankees make the playoffs, I like the Yankees. I root for the Yankees. I root for New York teams. It's almost as sad as Club Penguin shutting down their servers. Wow, that's sad. that's sad. New York Giants Nation. Tony B, I thank you. Tony B, did you get your ring? It said it was delivered. And the people that I owe rings to, you're still going to get your rings. I just haven't had a chance to send them out yet. But I think, Tony B, yours said it was delivered. Maybe I should make a next channel. I'll come on the next channel. I'll do the next channel with you. Not a problem. Oh, here, I'm going to put up my email. Hold on. I'm going to do a banner because I am so good at this internet stuff. Online. How do you spell big? I think I would know how to type by now. I don't know how to type. Oops. There's an O at the end of the com. Scroll across the bottom. Here you go. Add the banner. Okay. How come that's not scrolling? Add the ticker. All right. There we go. Email me. If you want to email me for, it's tim@onlineBigBlue.com. I will be charging $49.95 for making all appearances on all channels. Champ, what's going on? What's going on, Mr. Champ? Tim is not obligated to anybody else. He doesn't need to give us a reason for dipping. I could be dabbing. That's not a thing anymore, though, right? Dabbing. I'm just done. I'm just done. Yeah, I got the ring. Thanks so much. I love it. Appreciate it. It was, you know what? I'm glad you appreciate it, my friend. I wanted to make sure you got it as quickly as possible. Are you worried you didn't take an offensive lineman? Do you think the guard? I am concerned. I'm not too concerned that we didn't take an offensive lineman. I'm not overly concerned. You have to hope the people we have are going to gel and make a progression. But I will tell you this: I am more concerned with the fact that people are happy that we take in undrafted free agents and think they're going to step in. My friend also says Julius Randle is not MVP. Julius Randle, if the Knicks make the playoffs and they're like the 4th seed and Randle does not win the MVP or at least in the top 3, he was robbed. I'm available for free, but at $50 a time, Tim is a million times better. Thank you, Dom. And I am just joking. I will not charge people to come on their new channels. And I'm just saying that because I'm lying. I really am going to charge them. I'm just going to make them sign an agreement saying that they can't say that I charged them. No, I'm just kidding. Flash. Oh, what's going on, Flashcard? What's going on? We're going to be ending this in 10 minutes, guys. This is going to be the final stream. So if you got questions, you got 10 minutes. There's going to be a 10-minute countdown. Hold on. Let me get the countdown timer out here. I don't know if I still have the countdown timer. I don't know if I do have the countdown timer still. All right, here we go. We're gonna get the countdown timer.
King of the almost sack.
And that's not it. Countdown timer. And we're ending in 10 minutes. We're going to be ending. So if we got questions. Let's get these questions in here. Randall equals 7. You know what? I hope that does happen. I hope that does happen. I hope he is. I hope he is. I really do. Here we go. Here. How much popcorn does Evan Ingram eat before a football game? I'm going to say Evan Ingram eats a lot of popcorn. You got to give us one more trivia questions for old time's sakes. Oh, God, a trivia question. Only one person got the Joe Don Looney one. Let me think. I also do the Flash thing when I read it. Here's something he says. I don't know how old you are, Jose G, but I always do that, man. Because it's from the old Sam Jones Flash Gordon movie. It's always Flash. Oh, King of the Impossible. I'm thinking of a trivia question. I can't remember the time when two NFC's rivals traded with each other. I told you it's a conspiracy. Yes, I am Irish. Oh, he Saints preserve me. Used to love it. Used to see me getting that. Oh, mad at Jesus and Joseph. What are you doing now? Let's see here. I'm signing Victor Cruz or an offensive tackle. Which Victor Cruz? 14.0? I got you can't stream longer for your last stream. All right, I will go to 135. 42. All right, so you know Flash. You know the Flash Gordon. You do Sam Jones Flash Gordon. I love the movie in, what was it, Ted? When Sam Jones is, he's Sam Jones. and they have the whole Flash Gordon scene. Let's see. In all seriousness, thanks for you know what, Hot Nichols? Thank you. I appreciate it. And like I said, people are like, well, you're just going to quit and come back. No, I'm not coming back. I am going to do Nick stuff. Maybe I'm going to do some, and I'll post from time to time. So how many Hall of Famers do? They're all Hall of Famers. Every single one of them. You know that. I'm psychic. My prediction, Evan Ingram 6. My prediction, pain. He's tailor-made for me. He's stupid. He just comes right at me. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a worst case scenario. We grab quote. Yeah, that's probably what they did. That's what they did. That's exactly what they did. Ted. I didn't watch Ted 2 yet. I bought the pack on iTunes where you get both. I watched Ted 1. My wife's got to watch that movie. I got to watch. I'm not into Marvel movies, but I bought Shazam like 3 years ago. I probably want to watch that. No, my wife says we're not watching movies. We have to go get a cake. My wife, you gotta love her. Tim, your opinions on the drafts are two edges. I felt the Z was 50. It was great. Please text me after this. I will text you. Not today, Dom. It's my birthday, but I will text you. It's my birthday. I'll rhyme if I want to. Quick, what song is that from? There you go. It's a trivia question. If anyone could tell me what movie that's or what not movie or what rhyme that's from, it's my birthday. Rhyme if I want to. And then I think that'll be what you call it. Nothing sour, Svi. Nothing sour. Just don't like some of the things I was hearing. And I'm just straight up honest. My predictions: the Giants are disappointed. I'm not saying they're disappointment. The Kingsman is a great movie. I have so many movies that I have to watch. I really do. Happy birthday to me. Thank you. Thank you, Hot Nichols. Thank you. I got so many. I buy movies when they're on sale on iTunes, and I never watch them. I actually, and it was a running joke for years. The movie Departed with Leonardo DiCaprio and old Jack. I bought that movie in the DVD. That's how old this was. I bought it in the DVD and I threw it in my computer bag, and I never watched it. And I just watched it like maybe a year ago. Best movie on planet. Oh, really? I'll have to look that one up. I didn't see that one. I saw this movie the other day, which was really cool. It was the girl that's Hit Girl from I can't remember the name of the movie, but she was with the karate and stuff with the Hit Girl and Big Daddy and all that. And she's on a plane and stuff. I thought that was really interesting. I'm gonna get cake. I know it. Why are you ending? Because I'm just so awesome that I don't think anyone can deal with me anymore. It's your unbirthday. Well, happy unbirthday to you. Why couldn't you, the YouTube guy, just take Cops? You know what? Cop is Zizzy, I never know how to say his name. I've never watched any of these videos, but someone sent me a clip of one of his videos the other day. And I think a lot of it's a shtick that he does, but he's actually got some good points about YouTube and the YouTube community and everything else. He just didn't, I think the shtick got in the way. Kick Ass, thank you. That's the name of the movie. I think the shtick got in the way of him actually making an extremely valid point. So to Cop Zizzle, I'm not sure how to say it, but I wish him well too. I'm going to enjoy my retirement. No one got me a retirement gift, guys. I'm just going to throw that out there. I didn't get a retirement gift. I didn't get a retirement gift at all. Nothing. It's an anime movie. I don't know if it requires you want. I'm not into animated movies. I liked Last Train to Busan. It's a horror movie. I think it was a Korean horror movie, and they did the Busan the Peninsula. I really enjoyed that movie, but there was actually an animated movie that was in between those two movies, which I actually really enjoyed. Tim is going out a hero before he becomes a film. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jeffrey. You've always been one of my favorite people to comment. And please still comment. Like I said, I'm still going to post a video from time to time. We'll do Nick stuff. We're just not going to do Giant stuff. I think in some way, it's funny. And I think in some ways there's a different maturity level between Nick fans and Giant fans. And I think there's a younger generation of Giant fans that just don't quite understand history. And I think there's more of, and I'm not degrading anyone, but I think there's more history that way. You got to give up this year for Tim. You know what? If Evan Ingram has 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns, I will come back. Dark Knight reference. No. You know what, guys? You're going to really miss it because I got a Batman costume that I was going to wear. And I was going to do anyone that missed the live stream that I did as Elvis, I was going to do an entire stream as Batman. Give us the address. The address is right on the bottom. Right there. There it is. There's my address right there. Tim@onlineBigBlue.com. Thank you, Gino. Thank you. Thanks for all the great time. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, you know what? We're not totally going away. We're not totally going away. We'll still do the Knicks stuff. We will still do Knicks stuff. 100%. Let's see. Being a Knicks fan isn't easy. No, being a Knicks fan is not easy. It's not easy, man. I remember when I was a kid. I wasn't really a kid, but I was much younger, and the Knicks were really bad. And I think it was the last game of the season. We were sitting under the basket, and Brad Wright, and he was on the team for like a cup of coffee, actually fell into me. I was bashing my head in the back of the thing. I think it was in high school. It was bad. It was bad. Oh, let's see here. Okay, come on, Evan Ingram. They win the Super Bowl, I come back. Final stream and birthday stream, killing two birds at once. Exactly, that's what I'm doing. Will you answer him? Yes, I will still. Anyone, and I got a lot of people that email me, and I will still answer all emails. I'm not dying. I will still answer emails. The Tim@onlineBigBlue, or if you send it to onlineBigBlue@gmail.com, I will still answer all emails that come my way. Over the number of pick rounds this year. Oh, Mike. You're so silly. Oh, that's actually good. So is it online Knicks Blue now? You know what? Online Big Blue was never just about the Giants because of the fact that since I'm a Knicks, Giants, and Mets fan, they all wear some type of royal blue. So that's kind of where that was going to be a progression. No. I think last year's draft may be his best draft. It depends on how it turns out. I'm not sure. Yes, I played Division 3 and I had a cup of coffee at Division 1. I was a walk-on Division 1. Let's see here. You need to record prediction before you sign off. My prediction? Pain. Come on, guys. You gotta throw. You throw that at. You throw me a softball. I gotta hit it. I gotta swing. Ooh, that's another one. That's another good one. I like. Online Big Orange is going to be the new thing. I like that too. That's a good one. Middle linebacker. I was a strong safety who occasionally tried to fill in linebacker, and I wasn't big enough, and I got run over all the time. It wasn't pretty. I never said I was good. I was good enough to be the last guy on the roster, but you know what? You're still on the roster, and I still played. I thought online Big Apple. I like that. I always say there's two things that stop me from going pro, and this is 100% serious. It was injuries and lack of talent. Those are the only two things that stop me. I do. I have no problem with the Robinson pick, but to me, it's a pick that you are then taking. You are more concerned about Adoree Jackson because you have a feeling that he may not be completely healed from his injuries, and you may have to slide Darnay Holmes maybe to the CB2 position, if not Isaac Yiadom. Because Robinson to me is a slot guy. He's gonna have to play on the inside. I grew up in a lot of places. I grew up in Philadelphia, Washington, and Jersey, Washington D.C. A lot of places. I bounced around when I was a kid. Who you would have had us draft at 20? I'm going to tell you this right now, and no one's going to like it because all Giants fan hated it. I would have gone with Gregory Rousseau, or I would have went with Bateman. I've talked to too many people in the Miami area that say Rousseau is going to be a beast, and he was a steal for Buffalo at 30. Your Austin is Kevin Cooper. Yeah, no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. I've seen him play at Florida. I've seen him play at UCF. He's not going to be on the outside. I've seen him play almost every game at UCF. That's the thing, and I always tell people, even if you're the last guy on the team, you're still good enough to, and you're still, you know what, you were still good enough to play. I'm not saying Robinson can't go to the outside, but I'm telling you, his strength is going to be in the slot. People don't like Rousseau, but I'm telling you guys, do not sleep on Rousseau. I'm telling you, I've talked to too many people in Miami that were like, do not sleep on this man. People were like, well, he had a bad pro day. I mean, he didn't have a pro day. He had, you don't play the game in shorts. If we would have played the game in shorts, I'd be all pro because I got great legs, except for my bad knees. I was really hoping Rousseau was dropped to his day 2. I knew he wasn't going to get out of the first round. I knew someone was going to grab him. He had too much talent. That's because you're smart, Saeed. You're smart. I've always said that. You know what? Yes, that's the thing. He's got strength and speed combo. And a lot of people say, well, all of his sacks come. Yeah, I was going to say he's not 6'4". He was like 6. He's just barely 6'1". I think he's barely 6 feet. A lot of people say with Rousseau is his strength is going to be from the inside, and he's more of a Leonard Williams type player, but he never really played on the outside in Miami because they kept him on the inside. Exactly. They said the exact same thing about JPP. Honestly, I think he's going to have with now Smith and everything going on in Washington, I think he's going to have to play in the slot. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up in 3 minutes. And then this is going to happen. We're going to just flush this channel down the drain. Bet you didn't know I had a toilet flushing button. Evidently, that toilet was running a little long. That was just the sound effect, guys. I was not flushing the toilet. You know what? I always appreciate your opinion as well. I like Ojulari. I do. I like him a lot. It is hard to say goodbye. It is. Good song by Boys to Men. I have faith in Holmes as a slot corner as well, but I do not have faith in the knee of Adoree Jackson. Oh my God! Wait, give us a Daniel Jones sound effect. All right, hold on. Do I still have I gotta still have the Daniel Jones sound effect. Oh no, I think I got rid of the Daniel Jones sound effect. Oh no, did I? I did. It accidentally fell off. I'll give you this one.
Well, I have a microphone and you don't. So you will listen to every damn word I have to say!
But that's not going to happen anymore. Green, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you as well. And the Leo sound effects. All right, Leo sound effects. Hold on. I had so many good sound effects, too, for this coming up season. You guys are going to be so sorry when I'm gone because you're not going to have these cool sound effects. I made so many different new ones.
King of the almost sack.
I would like everyone to know that is actually me. It is actually me who did that. Oops. I'm going to miss you, too. But like I said, I'm not going to be gone. Like I said, King of the almost sack. Here we go.
King of the almost sack.
Malik, I'm quitting. I'm done. This is it. This is done. El finito. Finito bonito. But you can still watch my old videos. I'm not taking anything down. Everything's going to stay up.
That's what she said.
Had to get that in there. Come on, I had to get that one in there. This is not my last pod. I still do podcasts, but this is my last Giants video. I'm not doing Giant videos anymore, Greg. Done. I'm just done. Sometimes you're just done with things. And like I said, I just don't want to deal with the minutia anymore. The outside things. And, this is for Dom.
Allow myself to introduce myself.
Oh my God. I'm going to have to add Dom's sound effect because, like I said, Dom, my co-host for NFL Talk from Across the Pond and Back, he did an Austin Powers, but he did a Brooklyn Austin Powers, which is interesting because a guy from the UK sounds like he's from Brooklyn doing Austin Powers. It was funny though. I do have it on my phone. I'm going to have to what you call it. I'm not leaving. I know, Greg, like I said, I'm just not going to do Giant stuff. I'm just not going to do Giant stuff. It's fine. Like I said, don't unsubscribe because there's going to be awesome content that's going to jump on the channel. Maybe I change the name of the channel. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. I'm not going to disappear. I'm just getting away from the daily grind of doing Giant stuff. And I made a commitment at the beginning of COVID. I said that I was going to do a video a day because I had a lot of people tell me they looked forward to the 10 minutes and everything was going on. It was an escape for 10 minutes. And I am proud to say that I did a video a day, sometimes two during COVID. And, not that we're totally out of it yet, but I think it's just time to make a progression. That will forever be a part of his legacy. Yes, sir. I am done. ECK. Go subscribe to ECK Sports. He's going to carry on the mantle of my awesomeness. Here we go. Time to jump full into the next Kool-Aid. You know what? I've been a Knicks fan since I can remember. But, I'm not... I've never been a front runner. I'm good or bad. I support the team. Tony, I don't think he's wide receiver 7, 4. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it. What's happening coming back from flag football? Well, how you doing with your pitching? I know you were doing some pitching stuff a couple weeks ago. How you doing with your pitching, ECK? You going over the top of the rotation? Gotta go, Wolf. Yeah, I'm going to be going too soon. So hopefully And that's the other thing. And that's the other thing people are always surprised. I remember everything people tell me. I really do. And that's why a lot of people are like, subscribers are like, wow, you know things about it. And it's not that I know things. You tell me something, I remember it. And I just like to reach out and ask. Peace out, my friend. I am going to take care. Who am I going to watch for Daily Jank? You can go back and watch all my old videos. It's like reruns. I think I have enough videos I can have reruns. No, I don't think Ojala is going to be the king of the almost sack. Frank! Glad you could make it for the final one. I'm more of a basketball guy, so I'm glad to see more Knicks make progress. Me too. And watch out for my Knicks videos. And I'm going to say it again, don't unsubscribe. While it won't be Giants grind, if you enjoy my content just in general, syndication now. Syndication now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not deleting any videos. I'm just saying, just stay and you'll see the pop up. It'll pop up. Stuff will pop up. You'll see stuff pop up from here and then. I'm just not going to do it daily. Maybe once a week, maybe once a month. I mean, I'll probably do more stuff. Like I said, during the playoffs for the Knicks. I'm doing good. My arm angle is very good now. I'm throwing a little faster too. One of the things I get better is holding my glove. Yeah, you have to be careful with that. And also, don't tip your pitches. Just make sure of that. Make sure the way you rotate the ball in your hand and when you're inside the glove. That's very important. Don't tip your pitches. There was a guy when I played baseball. You knew when he was going to throw a curve because you saw the way he was rotating his hand inside his glove, and that was a dead giveaway. Please keep making videos. They're awesome. Unfiltered. It's like, well, thank you. If you plan a trip to Sweden, you know what? I would like to go to Sweden, Greg. I would like to go to Sweden. And if that's an open invitation, one day if you hear a knock on your door and you see a guy in a Knicks hat, you better open. Don't pretend you don't know me. Sweden's one place I've never gone to. I've been to Amsterdam a bunch of times. I've been around a lot of the UK. Been to Germany. But I've never been to Sweden. Yes, please comment on. Get people to watch the Knicks videos too. Only like a couple hundred people watch them. Get people to watch them. Enjoy life, Tim. You will be here when you upload it. Thanks for Tony B. I appreciate your support. This ain't right. I'm gonna watch the. You just got banned. You're banned. You're done. You're out of here. Greeny Green. I know you're just screwing with me. So I like when people screw with me. I think that's funny. All right, we're gonna wrap this up in 3 minutes. 1:45. We are turning off the lights. It's closing time. I don't know the rest of that song, but I just know it's closing time. I'm from New York. We'll show you a good time. I know you are, Greg, and I'm not joking. when you hear, Greg, it's Tim, and I'll just let you know ahead of time, Greg. I'm not very good at time because I sleep a lot. I don't sleep a lot, and I'm up a lot, so we'll have a good time. We'll have fun. Tim, this isn't right. I already did that one. Witch Hub.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, it was the wrong button, man. How do I close out the show with the wrong button? That's just not right. Hold on. Wait, let's go back. Let's rewind. Let's rewind here. Where'd that one go? Let's rewind here. Okay, here we go. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, okay, and I'm gonna be wrapping it up now. Hi, Green, what's up? There we go. You know what? I was gonna ask about this. How do you start a fans only channel? Because I was thinking of doing that. How do you do that? Do you do that like on here? I was actually thinking about that. And I could pick who I want in the channel. I could pick and choose. I could be a bouncer again. But how do you do that? If anyone knows how to do that, or fans only channel, no, not the porn one. Not that one. I'm not doing porn. But how do you do it so if you have a channel that you can people can subscribe, but I don't want to charge anybody. Does anyone know how to do that? If you know how to do that, email me. And there's the email on the bottom. Let's see here. I'm new, but I like the channel, so that you leave. Well, it's don't leave. Give us the LT sound effect one more time.
Gentlemen, which brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack.
I would do that if I could figure out a way how to do a channel like on YouTube that you can subscribe, but I don't charge you money. I don't like charging people money. I never charge people money. I don't, like I said, anytime I get a super chat or something, it just goes to the kids. Not my kids. It goes to Philadelphia Children's Hospital. Thanks for everything, Tim. Keep it 1,000% honest and straight. In fact, thank you, sir. I've always appreciate your comments as well. And like I said, don't let's keep it real. I promise I wouldn't cry. I promise I wouldn't cry. Quick, what movie is that from? Thank you, Flash. Oh, and we'll have to do it. Well, we're gonna have to close out the show with. You know what? We're gonna have to close out the show with. Let's see. What should we close out the show with? Thank you, Nick. And like I said, just check me out. Watch still, like just keep an eye on your don't unsubscribe. Keep your eye on the feed, and every once in a while you'll see a video pop up. And you know what, guys? We are going to close out the show with I think what are we going to close out? What should we close out what should we close out the show with? The countdown. No. The old intro. Oh, the old intro. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Do I have the music for the old intro? I think I do. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's see here. I think I do. All right. We are going to close it out with the old intro. All right. Are we ready? Hello, everyone. This is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. And this is the last show. We are closing it out. We are moving on. We are going away. We are going to say goodbye. And you know what? It's not a goodbye forever. It is just a goodbye. And you know what they say about Leonard Williams?
King of the almost sack.
Guys, I appreciate it. Signing off. Like I said, don't unsubscribe. Every once in a while, give a check. You'll see me pop up in the window. Give a thumbs up. Give a like. Leave a comment. Got my email below. And like I said, people that still email me, I will always email you back. And again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue signing off. And you know what? I appreciate you. Have a great Sunday. I appreciate the time we had. But like I said, all good things come to an end. And let's look out for Tim's new Nick videos.